Today we are styling shelves and we are styling surfaces with some new items and some new ideas. I'm Marie. Let's get started. I first off want to show you my basket that I keep on top of my tall shelf here. I purchased this at an antique outlet a while back. I'm going to say maybe about a year ago now. I think I paid $30 or $40 for it, but I just love it and I think it is the perfect piece for the top of this shelf. And speaking of this shelf, I purchased this from IKEA and I love this shelf. I love the color, the black. I love the detail on the molding there. I love the fact that the back has somewhat of a beadboard look to it and the dimension and details on the side pieces here. I just absolutely love it. And then I'll just show you the bottom here. So those are the feet on it there. Anyways, I just love this shelf. You may be wondering what these white pieces in here are. I'm going to show you in just a second. Now, I purchased these chargers from Kirkland several years ago and I just love them. So I want to incorporate those into the shelf today. I'm using this item called Simply Tacky to help keep these in place. I'm putting one on the chargers and then I'm putting a few in the back of the shelf. I'm looking for a new way to use some of the items that I have, and normally you would put a charger on a table, but I thought we would try this. I have certainly seen other people use chargers on their shelves before. With the chargers in place, we don't have to worry about them falling or sliding off of the shelves this way by using the Simply Tacky on them. Here I want to show you my latest thrift find. I found this for just a few dollars at the thrift store. It is a False-Craft style cookie jar, and I was thrilled to find it because I don't find stuff like this a lot. To that, I'm going to add my blue and white piece from TJ Maxx, and then I'm going to add back in my little framed photo of the beach. I just love this little photo. It's very serene, and I think it creates a nice serene display there. So I have another False-Craft piece. I don't know if you remember me saying before, but I have been trying to collect the white pieces. This is a blue vase from Hobby Lobby along with some white hydrangeas. And if you notice, I am centering my larger pieces on my shelves. I have just found that in doing these shelves for a while now, that I really like the way the larger pieces look centered in the middle of the shelving. Another thing also is that I like to start with that second shelf, which is right at eye level, and I like to start there, and that's my springboard to going to the other shelves after that. So everything that I do is kind of based off that second shelf, and then I kind of move things around and decorate accordingly. You saw there I had my little duck. I love that little duck. If you can't find an antique duck, that is the cutest little duck from Amazon. That is the best substitute for that. Again, I have some more False-Craft there, and I also love to decorate with books. After adding my little scalloped tray, I'm going to put my book ends in here. And then to that, I'm going to add my books back in. These are my cookbooks that I have. A couple other style books there too, but mostly cookbooks. You notice I did not put a charger on this shelf here. And that's the reason why, is because I really wanted my cookbooks to stand out here. have done here is these bookends are actually marble and wood. And you can see how it has that diagonal kind of triangle shape there. I felt like this was a little busy, and honestly, I would really just like a pair that are marble or wood. But a simple solution, rather than running out and buying new ones, is to just flip it sideways like this. And in this situation, it works. And it looks like I just have marble bookends. So to the bottom shelf, I am adding my cottage style basket I purchased at Target earlier in the spring season. Inside there, I have some dish towels and some napkins. And I also have tucked away in there my brie baker that I usually keep out on the shelf, but I don't have room for it right now, so I just tucked it away in that basket. Also flanking them with books, which I love to use, and both of those books are complementary colors to that basket. We're going to take our table here and we're just going to put a nice compote piece on here that has some beautiful napkins in it. And I'm going to call the table done. I also added greenery to my chandelier. So I have had this little shelf in my corner for quite a while now, and I love to hang the false craft teacups from the bottom there. I do have these houses. I have been thinking about some new items to put here on each end because I like the way they flank the shelf, but I haven't found anything yet that I want to use. Using that cutting board as a backdrop, I am placing a little antique or vintage photo and frame that I purchased recently, and I'm just adding my little white bird to that. I love the way this turned out. It's simple and yet it's very pretty, and I just love showing off my vintage pieces that I find. Next, we're going to restyle the top of my secretary desk. My florals that I had here before have long died, and I recently found this vase at Hobby Lobby and these new faux florals from Walmart, and I think they add just the right touch here. After that, you guessed it, I'm going to add a couple more books back in. I'm just switching up the colors here, and we're going for more of a neutral look than we had when we were doing the patriotic items. You've probably guessed by now that I love decorating with books, and I think that this is a nice complement to my little 4th of July picture here. I'm going to keep this because even though the 4th of July is over, I still like to have a little bit of a patriotic touch. You may remember from an earlier video that I hung 2 dishes on the wall here. Well, I had a smaller one and it didn't quite look right, I thought, so I took it down. My daughter bought me this little print and I got a little frame for it and I hung it with this blue and white dish, and I think it complements it nicely, and I think the whole thing looks very nice together, and it has more of a neutral look than a patriotic. The last surface I want to show you is this end table. Now I DIY'd this end table a few years ago. I painted it and waxed it. And I've just added a little tea towel to the top of it to protect it. And I put this little plate down here that I thrifted a while back and this little candle on top of it. I think it complements my gourd lamp nicely. And then next to that, I have my pillows here, and then next to that, I have my little picture here. This is from a place called Paper House Print Shop. I love this bird. It's a little bit moody, but it has the blues in it, and I love the frame that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. And I think it all complements each other very nicely, and you could still put a coaster there and have your drink there. We actually sit out here quite a bit and watch movies, so I don't really want to clutter it up too much. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed this video, I would sure appreciate a thumbs up or a hype. Think about sharing it with someone else who might enjoy it, and here are a couple more videos for you. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.